Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Bird 91. We're talking to you guys about Steve and Noy. All I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is, I hate to say I told you so. I want to see the money. I want to see the money. I want to see the money. Show me the money. You see, I can still see some comments are still trying to say that he's got money. But you didn't give Gil this type of grace that even till now you're still gracing him. I'm telling you already, guys. I don't think he had the money, guys. I don't think he had the money. Okay? All right? I don't think he had the money. All right? So, see this year, let me tell you something. Someone said I was too intelligent to believe Noy. Why would I not believe Noy? Listen, she exaggerates. Absolutely, she exaggerates. All right? She exaggerates. I agree. Okay? She embellishes. Okay. All right. I agree. But at the moment, I'm just saying it don't look good. You understand? It don't look good. You hear me? I'm just saying it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that he don't have money at all. I'm just saying I don't think he has as much as we're really getting off to. You guys, people are talking about trust fund this, trust fund that. And I'm like, trust fund where? Trust fund who? Okay. All right. Trust fund where and trust fund who? You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to just get to that point to let people know. Listen, I'm not, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear you lot, but I didn't see where it's coming from. But anyway, listen, if you're new to the channel, do me a massive favor, like it, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notifications of the uploads because we appreciate you guys. We're going to talk a little bit about Married at First Sight. We're going to talk about Stephen Noy. I actually did a video already, so it will come out a little bit later as well. I've done that video alongside this one where it talks specifically, so I won't go back into what he said on his page. But just to bring this particular one out, it may be fake. You know, it might not even be real. It might even be the fact that Noy be lying a little bit. Okay, all right. So we gonna just look at this. Okay, all right, okay, all right. This is what Noise said. Okay, apparently it's what Noise said. I'm just bringing to you the news. I'm the bearer of the news, but it's been brought to our attention. This is what Noise said. Okay, all right. This is what Noise said. She said he filed zero on his tax return and has no money. Saw his savings. Now, so some of you are saying about the money in the crypto thing, the savings that he said that he had money for. I told you guys on the reunion, she wasn't convinced. Okay. I said on the reunion, she wasn't even convinced. Right? On the reunion, she wasn't convinced. If you listen to her answer again, I actually did when I did a review, I said it to you guys. She wasn't convinced. But no, the people were coming out with pitchforks telling us that he's got money this, he's got money that, he's got money this. And yet last season, when Gil was there, there was no way that you guys were gonna bat for Gil. You were saying he's a broke, he's a dusty. It's dusty in here, telling me he ain't got no money, this, that. And you ask, you know what? You know what? You guys are right. All right? You guys are right. All right, you guys are right. Okay, you guys are right. Okay. So filed zero on his tax return and has no money, saw his savings or plans to work. How do I know? Because we file our tax returns together because we're married. But go ahead, internet law. I'm also glad he divorced me. Now, of course, I believe in the breakup. It can be it could be the fact that, people can embellish a story, right? So she might have said, oh, he filed for zero, but might not be necessarily a 0-0. Do you know what I mean? All right. But I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say this. It don't look good. Okay. It don't look good. And people are asking me for evidence of him being broke. Where's the evidence of him having money? Where is the evidence of him having money? Hmm? Where's the evidence? Okay, where is the evidence? Look, Daddy of Steve said Steve is a vagabond. I need you to understand something, yeah? White folk are very different to black folk, okay? But one thing I can agree is this, right? Okay, is that, you know what? Black folk, when your parents don't agree with your profession, but it starts making money, they'll tell you, I believed in you, I always knew you can make it, da 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 da. They will never call you a vagabond if they know you're now making money. If they now know that you're balling and you're making it happen, they'd never say anything like that. If anything, they're about to come and give you the excitement. Okay, the excitement. All right. Now, in this case, his own dad came out and said he's a vagabond. Now, I don't know what you want me to do. Now, I'm not saying he's absolutely broke to the zero. He probably has some money in his account. What I'm saying to you is the fact that he obviously doesn't have as much as he's saying he has. You know what I mean? Right? Obviously, he's not having as much as he said he has. Right? So, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it don't look too good. It don't look too good. Someone said you have to have had three times the amount in the rent to rent an apartment. Well, we could use that same logic for Gil last season. Use that same logic, right? We didn't use that same logic because it doesn't apply. It doesn't necessarily have to be that case. To be able to rent an apartment, you don't necessarily have to have had three times. Although I know the American system is slightly different, right? I'm sure if you find someone as a private landlord, it might be helpful. But it doesn't have to necessarily absolutely be that he has to earn three times the amount. It doesn't have to be absolutely. You know what I mean? Right? So my thing is, I'm saying that is not necessarily. I'm not saying. Look, I'm going to say it again, the evidence for or the evidence against could go either way. But the way we're batting so hard, we are literally batting. We're literally going so hard to prove that this guy's got money, and yet there's not 1 ounce of income. Okay, Steve that's Chinese, even better, even better, even better, even better. Okay, okay, even better. All right. I'm just saying. You know, someone said he had to put down his severance. There are holes in the story. Hey, well, it depends when his severance was. We don't. Was it last year? Was it last year? Because let's say he filed taxes this year, it would have been for last year. I'm assuming, right? So was it last year that he was unemployed? It depends on what date he went on his thing as well. Um, so that also depends as well. But yeah, listen, I honestly, it is. I feel like we're just doing so much to try and make this work. I feel like we're doing a lot to try and make Steve this guru, and yet the evidence is not really saying anything. You know what I mean? Uh, and that's my point. We took his word on it. I was like, there's no evidence of him actually having finances. You know what I mean? Right? There's no evidence on this actually having that he has finances. We just took it on. He just took it on. So, and again, I think she's embellishing on the story. I think the zero, she's embellishing. I really do think she's embellishing. I really don't believe that she meant 0-0. I think she's embellishing. It makes it much more. I think it makes it much more of the story more powerful in that moment. I think she's embellishing. I don't think it was zero. Okay, I don't think it was zero. Okay, I hope it's not zero. Like you said, the IRS don't play, right? Well, some people like to play around, so some people are willing to, you know, who like to try and get around. You know what I'm saying? So she said, "I'm not going to get an apology." Steve ain't gonna prove he's got money, guys. Okay, Steve ain't gonna prove he's got money, guys. Okay, all right. Steve ain't gonna prove he's got money, guys. Okay, because he's not gonna prove it because he hasn't got that much money to prove, guys. Okay, all right. Hey, if you think Noy is full of it, I mean, I think Noy can tell some half truths. So I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't really hear Noy lie in the season. Let's be honest, we didn't really hear her lie. What we did hear her do is embellish. She knows how to embellish a story. That's what I would say. Um, she really knows how to expand the story bigger than what it is. Um, Someone said, okay, they were paid to be on that show, so the income under IRS threshold to file, depending again when they get paid, depending on when finances actually come out, cut off dates, cut off lines, really just depends, you know. Um, so it really depends on that as well. Someone said cryptocurrency is now a line item on a tax return, and that tanked. Hmm. Mm. Someone said embellish lie. Come on now. All right, guys, come on now. Embellish is not lying here. What we mean by embellishing, you make the story grander than it actually is. You know what I mean? You know, lie is a strong word. It's a stronger word. You know what I'm saying? Someone said they get paid 18K after the decision day. Yeah, they get paid, but does it go into does it go into their account straight away? 18K? Or is there a particular date it goes into? I don't know what I don't know what you guys cut off periods are. I'm guessing the same as us. Obviously April time. I don't know when they actually finish paying those payments to them. You know what I mean? Again, so we'll see what we'll see. We don't know. We need more information, of course. Listen, we need more information. That's what I'm gonna say. We definitely need more information. But the fact that they're not together anymore, um, the fact they're not together anymore, the fact that we're not getting any more is quite telling. You know, we have to wait to get more to get a better picture. But I'm just providing this early door. The way that everyone's excited in the chat tells me so much. You know what I mean? Someone said, "Why is she selling him to the IRS for?" She's not thinking about the IRS. I'll be honest with you. She's not even thinking about that. Noise thing is, if she feels annoyed, she'll just tell the whole world. I don't like it, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. I really don't like noise attitude. I hate it. I think it's disgusting. I personally think it's disgusting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like noise attitude. It's disgusting to me. Um, okay, I think it's disgusting to me. But the girl said it. Listen, he files zero on his tax return, has no money, saw his savings or plans to work. How do I know? Because we fill tax returns in together because we're married. Now, here's my thing. Here's my thing. Some of you were defending even the edit. Save yourself, internet. Yeah. Some of you were hiding behind behind uh you know the edit, saying the edits didn't show that Steve, the storyline that Steve didn't have was about the plan that he, and I was like, so y'all really gonna say y'all now are gonna defend edits for Steve? Like that's how far this season went for people. They really wanted to defend Steve, even on the edits, and say, you know what, it was edited out, that surely he must give them that. I'm like, he's a vagabond. What more do you want? He's a vagabond. What more do you want? If it was there, they would have edited in. Him not have money. Him not have money. Him not have money. Okay? All right? Him not have money. Get me? But what is okay? Let me just see if I can get what did Noise say on her particular page. I'm trying to see. Um Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find her particular response, because her response was quite interesting. All right. Uh, let's have a look. Let's see if I can get it up, because her response was what was interesting. I think. I don't think. Did she take it off? Okay, here. She divorce feels good. Okay, so she stopped that. But she put up her page? Okay, no, she didn't do it on there. Hold on, I'm gonna get it for you guys. What she actually got. This is another thing that she actually said. And I was like, interesting. Okay, whether we believe it or not, I don't know, a separate video anyway. But I wanted to just bring it up for you guys. Well, let's have a look. Okay, so when she put this comment up, I was a bit. This was apparently put up on MFS Nation. I'm guessing there's a comment that she obviously left underneath, I think, one of his things or whatever. So she left this comment underneath his page and said, "You asked for the divorce. I begged you to stay, and you said you don't owe me anything. What? You also have never checked in on Sushi since he got cancer. Since you're inferring you care here, let me fill you in. He's dying. Treatment isn't working, and you've never offered to help." Hmm. Okay. All right. And during this time, you knew I was vulnerable and my heart was breaking outside of this. And this is when you said we should divorce. You are not heartbroken, so stop acting like this for everyone. You made this choice before involving me in the final decision. And you said I was not allowed to talk about it, even though you said you were already seeing other people. Just be honest about your truths and we can both move on peacefully. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Steve wrote an absolute 5 letter page stuff. I mean, I really can't see Noy begging him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really couldn't see Noy begging him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really can't. Okay. I cannot see Noy begging him. I'll be honest with you. Um, she loves her dog greatly. I think some of you guys have said it as well. That sushi is a very important part for her. And I think whatever was done with the sushi situation obviously has annoyed her and made her feel some type of way. I don't know. But Steve didn't care about the damn dog. He didn't care about the dog. Oh, right. I'm telling you, he did not care about that dog. Someone said that Sushi is not his child. Is not his child. I don't know why she's acting like he's a father and acting like he's a deadbeat. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. I hear that still. I hear that still. Uh, no one cares about Sushi. Steve was probably paying Sushi's vet bill. Well, she didn't. Yeah, that potentially, but she didn't say anything. She didn't say that. You know, she didn't let us know that, and he didn't let us know that either. You know what I mean? He didn't let us know that he's paying Sushi's vet bill either. I don't know. We're still waiting on. We're still waiting. We was waiting on Steve's long term plan. We didn't hear it. His original plan was he wanted to stay at home. The fact that he wanted to stay at home told me everything I need to know. Okay, he a vagabond. Okay, he's jobless at this moment, and he didn't want to pay nothing. What? You know what I mean? So for me, I am just saying this. Look, it sounds like he's broke. Okay. It sounds like he is broke. And it's giving very much brokeicity to me. It's giving very much to me. It's giving very much dust in the air for me. It's very much given, I need to, clean. Okay. It's giving very much there's dust in the air. Okay. All right. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. I called it out at the reunion and I said her answer was not satisfactory when they were talking at the reunion. It wasn't satisfactory. All right. He said he wanted to work for himself and create a business. And we're still waiting on the business. I need to see this business. You know what I mean? I need to see this business that he's talking about. Steve, what's the business? I've gone on his page. He's still got a picture of him and Noy, Oh, I'm sorry. Got you on there. On his page, he's still got a picture of himself and Noy. Actually, I can't lie to you. Let me look up. Let me go to his page. You guys, can we go on his page? I'm looking at one of his photos here. Let's look at one of his photos on June 7th. He says here, it should come as no surprise at this point that we're trying to navigate the challenges we face in our private relationship, while recently becoming public on social media, having many invested and wanting details. We've been choosing not to share some things while we work through and figure things out, while at the same time recognizing that it's expected for some people to want to know more. How we as people and I as an individual show up for others is very important to me. My biggest challenge lately is figuring out how I can show up while still being authentic and true to myself and my feelings. Considering the time difference between filming and the airing of episodes, the fact that the filming occurred during a fraction of the duration of the relationship, it's safe to say a lot has happened since. At our best, our relationship has been truly special and full of love. Although we face our own set of challenges, one thing for sure is our chemistry cannot be denied. I like to share some of the good times. Here are a few pictures of our best moments together so far, from the road trip we went on to holidays and special moments, both during and after filming. But I'm still waiting to see if she replied. Did she reply on this one? She didn't reply on this one. Okay, cool. She didn't. I want to see. But it looked like they had enjoyed themselves. Okay. They went to a few places. Is that Cuba they went to? Or is that just somewhere that looks like that? This is very nice. Okay. I mean, interesting. Hmm. I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts? Mm-mm. What was that guy's thoughts to this situation between these lot? Very interesting to see them. Let's see what the comment section is saying once again. Let's see what the comment section is saying. That's a good point as well. That's a good point as well. Could we spin in the story? That's also a positive thing. No, it's funny. She begged him to stay as if they were ever living in the same home. That's also another thing which I was not impressed about. Can't lie to you. If I go by what I saw, Steve drove a very nice car. He looked well groomed, so I think he knows how to generate funds. Is the funds consistent? Doesn't seem so. That's a fair point. People with money do not have extra, nor use intention rods with a curtain as a kitchen door. Just had a thought would be going this hard in Steve's defense if he was black. Just wondering, not being disrupted. Just wondering. That's actually what I'm talking about today. That's what I'm talking about. Would the audience, at least my audience, be going so hard for Steve and capping for him had he been black? I don't know. Dusty might have come out so quick. His dad is an old school man who believes work until you get old and die. Him calling Steve a vagabond holds no weight. Monique, how did you know that? How did you know that? Like, how do we know that? All he said was that he's a vagabond. You know what I mean? Not begged, but he's broke. Yeah, that's the part that I wouldn't say doesn't make sense. But sometimes you can, unless the only way that the only way that could happen is if she actually really liked him, if she really actually fell in love with him, and then overrid the financial situation. You know the ones there where you override a red flag of your own, and then after you complain about it after. That's the only way I can see it happening. Beg the broke man to stay. Make it make sense. Ooh. Okay. You're right on those lights. Nah, no, no way she's on social with this. Why people like this? This is about the dog. I'm gonna agree with you. It is let's see. Let's see what people are saying. She's a loom basket. Okay. Black or brown other Steve was believable. Okay. I hear what you're saying. Does Steve have a long-term plan? I don't think so. However, I did think that he wanted to create a plan with her. The issue is he assumed that she would come around the way of thinking. Someone who didn't have a plan and we believed them as being financially capable. Yeah. His plan was for her to give him a reason to work, and then he would go make enough money to pay for it, and then go back to the house. Shh. Nothing wrong with a house husband. All right, cool. I just don't get broke vibes. Just cheap as, and that's also another thing. Cheap as F. That's also a fair point. That's a fair point. Disco Sprinkle said, if Steve was broke and he could be, then why didn't Noy respond angry that he asked for divorce when she should have? You know what? Sometimes because you start caring about people and you ignore the red flags. All right. And then after you break up with them, you start exposing the red flags. You start exposing the red flags for you personally. And the red flags are personal, not in general here. Personal. Her thing was money situation, isn't it? So that's the only way I can see it happen. Other than that, didn't she announce the divorce first? I believe so. Someone said the business is clean incomes of dust. Didn't she erase all traces of Steve though? Yes. Okay. Why would he share his trade secrets with a motor mouth? She can't hold water. That's a fair point. Okay. Dusty has more to do with your behavior and attitude than the money, which is part of it. Well, it was Dusty not to provide a plan, and it's Dusty again if you get told he ain't filled nothing on your taxes. I don't know what else we need. I don't know what else we need. He wanted to stay home. while she worked. Is that not dusty enough for you guys? Is that not dusty enough for you guys? What else? What more do you want for dust? Doesn't want to work, says he wants to focus on his craft, which is not up yet, hasn't got a plan, okay, and then whether true or not, allegedly has filed zero on his taxes. What more do you want? What more do you want? Is that not an attitude at that point? Is that not an attitude at that point? Wanting to stay home while she worked. Mm, mm, mm-hmm. Someone said cheap or frugal. Why do we immediately use strong adjectives when describing strangers? It be like that. It's the internet. I hear you. But Monique is riding. Listen, Monique is riding. Monique, girl, you riding. I hear you. I respect it, man. I respect it. My eyes even watering. Oh man. Oh man. Monique said, "Don't even play. Don't even play." Oh, slap, diggle, and pop. Oh man. Yo. Oh, oh man. You lot are funny though. Uh Monique said, "I wouldn't share my plans to the grocery store with Tell It All Noi. She's far too mature." I love it, man. I love it. Steve could not have filed zero because he would need to file, and B, he would need to have money from Married at First Sight, so that can be completely true. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's completely true. Maybe she said obviously, and then it's a fact she put in brackets. I looked at the savings. Y'all don't miss that part. Okay, don't miss that part. She said she looked at the savings, guys. Okay, all right, and the savings weren't saving. You know, it wasn't saving. So I don't know. I'm not sure. But he obviously cares about Noy. Don't get twisted. I just think to myself, y'all just be creating all sorts of excuses for the brother. Okay, all right. Now I've gone onto his Instagram page. I'm looking at it. Goes my music, cameo video, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I was hoping to see maybe some apps or something. I'm an app developer. I'm not seeing anything of those particular aspects right now, Stevie. Let me just go on his page. I'm looking at this and I'm going, Steve, okay, the link here, maybe he's gonna bring me to a link of some of his businesses or something. At the moment, my homepage, let's see what he's saying. Maybe it is. Let's see if we can get some information. Okay. Maybe we can get some information and see what he actually is. Okay. Okay, who I am. He says, I'm a sales engineer by profession, a time software developer, photographer, videographer, content creator, music producer, wedding DJ, fun uncle, writer, seeker, and of course, an adventurer who recently got into Married at First Sight. What I do. Here are a few things I do. Okay, so he does a few things, he says. Photo and video. There's coding as well. Okay, it says here, look, coding and software development. I've worked on numerous coding software development projects, both at working independently. I've learned and utilized multiple different languages over the years. The languages I've spent the most time with are Objective-C, Swift, JavaScript, Python, and Solidity. I've built and worked on web apps, websites, iOS apps, games, and I've also worked on projects within blockchain. I think I saw someone from blockchain the other day. I've taken my apps down from the App Store because I've moved on to other projects and can no longer support them. Should I just go back onto here? Hold on a minute. Let me just do this, guys, for you guys. Sorry. Let me bring this on so you guys can see, because obviously you guys can't see what I'm seeing. So let me just go onto this page. Okay, stop sharing. Share on this page. I'm on his basically I'm on his someone said someone said support them, meaning fixing bugs. All right, let me bring to this is his actual page, guys. So I'm on his actual page, Steve's page. I just went on his page here. This is his page. I hope he's not the one doing the device. It's not really. I don't like the way it's designed. But okay. So this is his page at the moment. So He's doing quite a few things. I've gone into his coding aspect one. He says obviously I've worked on a few projects. Um, you know, on a few. Oh, hold on. Worked on a few projects. Done a few things. Nutrilite Behavior Tracker is an iOS app that I built and launched independently from scratch. It's an application designed to make behavioral data tracking easier for parents, teachers, and caretakers of people and students with special needs. So he's got a little app here, guys. New Light Student Progress. Okay. So he's developed this, guys. Maybe someone can check it out on their phone. Let me see if I can check it out. Let's see if I can check it out. Let me make it bigger so you guys can actually see it because you're not going to see nothing. All right. So this is an app. Let me just see if I can get the app on my phone. Let's see. New Light Student Progress. It might be for iPhone, so it might not be for. Yeah, I don't see it on my phone. I think it might be for iPhones. New Light Student Progress. Can someone confirm if that app is there? Can we find out where the app is there, guys? Can you guys download it? Can someone get the app on their phone? If they got it on iPhone, if you've got an iPhone, because I'm on Android. If someone could see, if someone's on iPhone, please let's see if we can, get that up as well. Okay, we want to see if that app is existing at the moment as well. Okay. Fantastic. JIB is a graphic design social network or messenger app in one. Users could create and edit images and graphics, adjusting text or colors and fonts while also sending messages with unique styles, inline graphics. Okay, cool. I like that. Oh, it's on the App Store. Let's find out. JIB. I love that. JIB. Is that the one? Jib Jab or no? JIB. Okay, I might be on iPhone again because I don't see the app on my phone. No link there to it as well. Okay, no link to that. Someone again, check it, please. Can someone also check it, please? On there, please. If you could, just double check. Someone said he pays rent of 2,600 for rent. Yeah. I already said this already. No one said he's absolutely broke. No one's saying he's absolutely broke. That's what I kept saying. No one's saying he's absolutely broke. Okay. All we're saying is, it seems like he doesn't have the money that we're talking about here. That's what we're talking about. Okay. All right. Before Gil left and went to Miller's house, was he not paying his own bills? Was he not paying his own rent? Okay. So, we're not saying he's absolutely broke. Okay. We're not saying he's absolutely broke. Gil wasn't absolutely broke until he started moving into Miller's appointment. So he started moving to Miller's apartment, and then suddenly that was a bit of a madness, right? Or his mom is paying him rent. Yeah, well, that could be. But again, JIB's not there either. I don't know. Maybe it's an internal app and we don't know. Maybe it's an internal app, but it's no longer there as well, on there as well. So haven't seen that as well on there. Okay, so we'll leave that alone. Hot tub connoisseur. Oh, I really spend time in a hot tub. Okay, cool. Photo video. As long as I remember, I enjoy taking videos, photography. Let's just look this up again. For as long as I can remember, I'm enjoy taking photographs and making videos. I mainly kept it as a hobby while occasionally utilizing it as a business. I currently shoot with Canon EOS. I have a few other cameras used primarily for capturing video, such as the Sony RX 100 V7 and DG Maverick Air 2. I also enjoy the nostalgic feel of taking Polaroids using different Fuji camera films. Okay, cool. Pictures coming soon. Okay, pictures coming soon. Okay, maybe he hasn't got round to doing it. Get a personalized cameo video for a friend. So he's doing those as well. Okay, cool. Fantastic. And he's got music. Get down. I don't want to play it because I don't want to get copyright. Okay, cool. I like it. I mean, yeah. Lovely. It sounds like when did I say he has no money at all? I didn't say that he had no money. I actually did not say he didn't have no money. I didn't say he didn't have no money. I said specifically that the zero, I don't believe he even filed zero. I thought she was embellishing. I didn't say he had no money at all. I've never said he didn't have no money. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't misquote me now just because you want to prove your point. It's not necessary. Come on now. Don't do that to yourselves. You'll be flying in the area. Don't need to fly in. 2Ls. Thank you for this as well. Appreciate this. So it's not capping for Steve, but no claps for Noi. Who's to say what she has in her bank? She's given sack chaser. Miller moves were more consistent of not wanting to partner with a Dusty than Noi. I don't know. I don't know if she's more consistent, but I hear what you're saying. You know. Okay, fantastic. So I found it on Google, not the App Store. Okay, so found it on Google. Okay, cool. So the app's on Google. Maybe I can type it in. Jib calls. Jib apps on. Okay, Jib. You might have to send a link, Monique. Might have to send a little link in there, Monique, to see if we can have a little look at it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Zero for no money made doesn't mean you didn't make. Just means your expenses were profit or more. A good business person knows how to file taxes. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. That's also true as well. Which means he's in the early days of making money, which is where would make more sense. He's in the early days of his business. You know what I mean? So that's what we're saying about the plan wasn't coming, because there was no plan. Because, fam, to be honest, you were just starting out. You were just starting out, and that's the problem we're having right now. Of course, if you already have savings in place, you're not going to file those. But you know, in terms of, obviously, I can work with that. That, you know what, this year didn't make much money, broke even, whatever. You know, you got to do what you got to do on your taxes. I understand as well. You know, but hey, yeah, all I'm gonna say is, right now, it's still not really, still not bringing anything of substance yet to prove anything else. Someone said Steve's place looks more expensive than Noise, and Noise working. Lol. Yeah. Monique, you don't know if he's making 80K passively. You don't know. We don't know 100%. But what we do know is, if his rent is 2,600 and he's still there currently, if he's still there currently paying that rent, then I can understand what you're saying. You get me? Then I can understand what you're saying, right? I get it. Someone said Noise not even that good look. Oh man, it's another thing. Then again, maybe also as well, he sold the app for quite a large amount of money and has that money still there in the sides. Maybe that too. Maybe he also has a stash away. Now, Monique, you know you're playing, right? You know you're playing, right? We know you're playing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to result in a good point. I don't know how it's going to result in a good investment either. But yeah, listen, we're at the halfway mark, so let's finish it there. But listen, I just wanted to drop the video. I thought it'd be fun to do it. You know, it's interesting to hear the different voices and points about the situation. Whether you agree or whether you disagree, it's all fun around here. It's all vibes. We enjoy around here as well. You know, listen, I'm sure in the next few weeks something will come out. You know, I'm sure something in the next few weeks will come out, and we'll be able to make it happen. So, you know, I listen, we don't know who necessarily is lying and who's been what. All we do know is, listen, whatever side you're on, yeah, it's going to be interesting in the next few weeks. If there's more information coming through, it's going to be interesting. Yeah. So anyway, listen, guys, I appreciate you guys. Stay locked, stay loaded. Let us know your thoughts down below. I mean, Steve said he didn't want to work, so it is what it is, isn't it? To get me, maybe one of you guys should take a risk on Steve and see what happens. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked, stay loaded. We'll see you again very soon. Level black, you know what